Well, that last battle was a doozy. Lost a lot of men. The First Corps has practically been shot out of the damn war. But I've been able to reform Second Corps in its entirety. Mostly. Except for the officers who got shot. And Third Corps is coherent-ish. They both have supplies. First Corps sold off most of their supplies for... well, there's no one to give them to, really. First Division's been re-equipped with palmettos, except for the cavalry, which have been given Spencer carbines and 6-pounder fields. First Division's essentially become a shock division. Meanwhile, the Second Division and all infantry divisions have been standardized in weaponry. I do wish I had enough 12-pounder Napoleons to put up a 24-gun battering ram. But I don't. It'd be nice though. But I figured these 6-pounders will fire fast enough to punch through any line. Third Corps will form the reinforcements. And as for that, we'll be fighting at Brock's Road. Or Brock Road. Fair warning. I did play through this battle earlier, just to see if it was possible. Because, well, I wanted to see if it was possible, if I was just wasting everyone's time. Or at least prepare myself if we were going to get crushed by superior enemy force. But it's possible, technically. The government is not too happy with my leadership on the aftermath of... oh... what was it called? I forget what the name was. Chickamauga. Yeah. That didn't go well. That was just a bloody, bloody battle. Anyway, we got a lot of guys back in there. We got a ton of rifles, but we're not short for cash. It's the main thing. I guess we could sell off some of these CS Richmonds. I know there's a reason I have so many Enfields. I don't remember what it is though. Oh yeah, I have to keeping spare rifles around in case I decide to re-equip First Division to a shooting division. But the main thing right now is keeping a shock division for the woodlands in case we need to take an objective. Effectively, First Division will just crush them by charging all at once. Let's just sell up the things we don't use. It's my big old 10-pounders. Oh well. We got some big ass 10-pounders in case we have some big ass targets. But we're gonna swing to Brock Road and throw down the gauntlet, as it would be. Second Corps will lead the assault, backed by Third Corps. First Corps will, I don't know, sit in the rear and cry. Essentially it goes as follows. First Corps is gonna form up as a reserve. First Division is a rear. Second Division forms a line along this road. Third Division forms a blocking line here. Fourth Division will swing through this way and try and crush the line here. So 3rd and 4th Division will be blocking / probing, preventing your flank from swinging around here. 2nd Division provides fire and cannon fire, while 1st Division crushes through here. 2nd Division will swing to provide flanking, while 1st Division will just pour muskets into here at necessary charge. And at that point, we should be able to push them along these lines slowly. I think I outnumber them, and so my hope is that one of my corps can push through and swing around to the flank of what I assume this to be the key strong point since it was last time, and crush them in a flanking maneuver, and hopefully oust them. To the field. So they're taking cover there. It's quite simple. It's quite a simple plan. Hit them really hard. So go ahead and get everyone up. Harland's supply. The 2nd Division's battle line. The cavalry are here to help defend 1st Division, really, since all they have now are muskets. They're really good at melee, but the Nagel's here to push anyone across the field who might try and disrupt to them. And 4th Corps will probably push for this woods here. 3rd Corps will try and hold the line here, 2nd there. All in all, not a terribly complicated plan. Alright, gentlemen. Let's hope this doesn't take all day. Gotta break off some skirmishers real quick, push them forward. That's a pretty standard maneuver for me. I think everyone will remember that I tend to push skirmishers forward as a scouting force. They also help to identify any skirmishers in the woods. Just typically they make first contact, and they're pretty useful for it. Never really want to be a man in a skirmisher unit, though. I tend to get shot. There's contact. Push him back. And I've re-equipped one of my cavalry to be melee cav, specifically to push skirmishers back. That should do a number on them. Plus, I believe skirmishers themselves have been nerfed a bit. Alright, we'll push our skirmishers up there and get an idea of what lies in the line. This sort of contact always happens. We'll push Nagel up the side and dismount him. With his Spencers, he should be a hell of a force. I'll pull Chapman back. I don't want him to get hit by anything too crazy. That's 3rd Division. They're forming up over there, and 4th Division's over here. So 4th Division, I want to just push forward until they hit something. I don't really care what they hit. I just want it to be gray and screaming American. Ah, beverage. Okay, yeah. Keep Chapman behind the line and probably set those 6-pounders up here to provide some fire. Alright. Skirmishers are getting kind of walloped right there. I'll have them fall back. Get our 12-pounder and our 6-pounder batteries over here. Probably want our supplies to get on over here, and I'm betting that we're going to need a lot of more morale checks over here. Just judging by the everything hitting the field. Alright, this is 2nd Division's time to shine. They were born onto this planet, likely for one reason only. That reason is to walk into this meat grinder I have prescribed for them. Meanwhile, 1st Division will form up along the charge, or form up along the road for the charge. I might have Nagel charge those skirmishers. This is a scary noise. It typically follows a Confederate charge, which means there's typically more Confederates than I expected. Oh, meant to. That is one thing that does annoy me sometimes. Alright, so Nagel will move there. I know these boys are at least good for it. For a little while. So they can hold. There's another grouping over there. I want to set up my men here to provide about a brigade's worth of fire into something much diminished to the size. 4th Division. We'll see if they can bypass through the woods since there's nothing here. Afterwards, we'll place some cavalry as scouts. Or some skirmishes or something. But yeah, the skirmishers are routing. I'll start putting pressure onto Walker. Richards. I want to make my breakthrough on Walker. So this 12-pounder can start hitting him there. I want the 6-pounders to push forward. And Du Bois will just provide the meat shield right now. Chapman's pushing forward a bit too aggressively there. It's my own fault. And the 6-pounders can push up. I don't want to select him. I want to see who it is. Okay, so I want you to push here. I want all of 4th Division to push that way. Yeah, they can probably push that way, actually. Deploy some skirmishers from Du Bois to help deal with the skirmish threat. Alright, infantry, 1st Division. Charge. make it across the field. Alright, let's keep track of what's going on. I don't normally advocate for running men, but in this case, swift deployment may push them off this ridge and give us this flank, which would be useful. Plus we have the manpower advantage here. Okay, where's my cavalry? I want them over here to follow up that charge. Good, they've routed. Okay, now's the time to cram in the hole. Gotta take those cannons out. Okay, so it's possible. There we go. So there's 4th Division and all their men. I want to push up like that. No need to run anymore. I leave the 12-pounder over here because I know that this is eventually a strategic position to own. And I want something over there. Yeah, the only complaint I have about this mission, and this is in general for most of the game, with forest missions, is they're really hard to tell where anything is in a forest. I'm pretty sure there's an option to disable certain trees or stuff, but I can't ever see it. Anyway, 6-pounders and 12-pounders both hit stone. Probably have those 12-pounders up to there. 6-pounders up to here. There's Chapman. I want him to fall back from that canister. Yeah, we'll crush those cannons out. So where's 1st Division still? Merit, I want you in here. Meredith's men. Guess they are running currently. Church. How's Church doing? Richards. Let's get up here. There we go. Nothing like some good old 6.24. Nothing like 24 guns of canister delivered at point blank range to break a fortification. Nothing breaks a man like bullets. Alright, with that done, push some more of 3rd Division up. Chapman back over here. See if we can't push this flank that we've got going. We've got the majority of them surrounded right now. Some of that inaccurate cannon fire from those 12-pounders. Hatch got wounded. Who in the hell is Hatch? Oh. The guy in charge of Meredith's boys. Okay. Next on the list of things to do then I guess is we gotta take this area with something. There we go. So I'll knock him down a peg or two. Alright, that's pretty good. As far as melee goes, we don't really need a melee cavalry over there right now. We can pull him to the front over here. Hagel's men can mount back up. I think we're doing alright. Okay, so 2nd Division's gotten stretched out like that. What I want to do is pull Whitting off and back over to here. And to Bow. and instead push 3rd Division on this objective. I'll leave DeBow there for now. Whitting can shift back over. I think they'll have enough pressure to do it, especially with the 4th Division over here rolling up this flank. It looks like they've only got a few regiments and some cannons. That's not really enough to challenge us. Especially since most of their artillery is standing there. It's now 6 in the morning. It has been almost 2 hours. Alright, I'm going to set up Farrell in a pinning position here. Want Sill, Garish to push forward, and Beveridge himself can also move over here. Beveridge can move, Anderson can be shifted down this way. That should allow for some divisional cohesion. How about over there? So the plan of battle which I want to enact is at some point to have 2nd Division here, 3rd Division here, 1st Division as a reserve, 4th Division covering these woods, which will become important later. And 3rd Corps can come and relieve whatever flank is under duress. And I am almost positive we'll find ourselves under duress. Alright. So Texians have shown up. Gotta hold those woods. Can't lose the camp. But we got a giant corps moving, so it's alright. So what I'm gonna do now is we're going to break 4th Corps off. Fourth Division. That should keep the reps from pushing up this flank too much. 3rd Division I want to set up here. Second Division like that. And then I'll order 1st Division to fall back. Let's see what goodies we get, and we'll take a look soon now. Oh, sweet. Reinforcements. How wunderbar. I'll move like that. And we'll just deploy as needed from there. push back the initial Confederate scouts. Some cannons. Honestly, if we could get the cannons, it'd be worth more than anything else we're getting right now. Yeah, they'll just get blown to pieces. But it does mean we can get some skirmishers down here. Let's have Third Corps form up somewhere useful. Sounds pretty harsh. I think 4th Division is the one that has the 10-pounder ordnance, and it's just like it's a really long range, almost guarded division. I think I built it specifically to hold the 10-pounder ordnance. Taps Woods is contested. Okay, technically contested. Okay, there we go. We're able to rest up. Submitting for the 1st Division. I want Whitting to bust his ass into that position. Let's see if you boys can't secure that flank. I want Nagel to mount up real quick. I am paranoid. They could push real hard on this. I don't want them to take that. Alrighty, let's see. So we'll have 1st Corps fall back, gain some cohesion. And they'll serve as our almost a melee-oriented reserve. It is kind of annoying how sometimes they will really detect that cavalry. But I mean, we're killing them with these skirmishers. So I want 1st to hold this wood line. I want 2nd to form a reserve. I want 3rd to just pour in here. What do you have? Get your butt over here. Bring some bullets. There's gotta be a firefight. Facing that way for? putting a large push on that side over here-ish. We have 2nd Division over here to try and counter that. There's good old Billy Goat to hear your Friedrichsburg. Or Buford over there. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to push up past there. Have to break eventually. I am worried about Fry's position over here though. Off your horses up and at him. Surprise. Garish seems to be charging for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna try and hold him back. Wow, we managed to rout those cannons in a withering initial volley. That's the good stuff. This flank is secure. Alright. What's Garish doing over here? Going much better than the first time. Because the first time I was a lot more panicked when this guy showed up. Getting on the road helps him move a bit faster, I think. push the skirmishers out, see if they can't do what those cannon. Alright, let's pull Fry back off the firing line. He's taking quite a few losses. Just for now, we'll pull it back to right about there-ish. I'll see if I can get him behind the firing line now. So maybe we can. They're pretty useful. Get some of our skirmishers to link back up. And Fry can hold there. Merritt, are you ready, boys? Brutal. There they go, route you damn ribs. These are our woods. Lord knows how many boys just died in there. Why won't you just give up, damn you. Put some skirmishers on this flank, make sure they don't come up around the side. I bought them them muskets for a reason. At this point, with everyone using rifles, some shock troops have a mighty fine effect. Especially on a layered defense such as the one we have here. Tyler to hold there, and I just want Meredith to fall back until we can't no more. Just a massive charge over here, but we've got so many guns pointed into them. They're just not gonna make it through. Yeah, there goes Beverage. Oh Lord. That was a meat grinder and a half. Looks like one of them was trying to push up the flank. Oh, we know how to stop him. Ain't like this is the first fight we've been in. I'm gonna go ahead and send Chapman over there, see if he can't charge those cannons down. Meredith's men need a retreat. I think we'll put Fry in there now. Back to the firing line you go. Not a particularly hard-pressed flank. I'm not too worried about getting them their ammunition. Make them fire rocks. Oh lord. Buford's forte is stabbing reps to death. Richard's off the firing line. I want Cutler back in. There we go. Welcome to your new hell. Yeah, Buford's routing from the field, but that's alright. Buford, you did your job. Perry's men have been shot away. Where did that cavalry I had go? Oh, it's over here. Well, see if we can knock Braxton's cannons out in the cavalry charge. Probably. Yeah, there they go. They're just gone, man. Slight incline on him. And there. We held him. That's a victory. We only took 9,000 casualties. I think we get 16,000 men as reinforcements. We're technically winning. And we only lost 2 officers. Well, I mean, one of them was a brigadier general, but that's alright. Captured a shitload of Napoleons. That's pretty good. $16,000 men. $1,600,000. No, just $660,000. First corps still beat to hell. That ain't enough to rebuild a corps. It's enough to build it up to where they are now, but Christ, they were full before this. Let's hope we can just keep what we have now. I suppose next is the Battle of Muleshoe. I'll see you gentlemen there.